Stop asking me these frickin' windows. Frickin' windows. Where am I? This one. This one. Everything's warmed up. Upload and print. All right. Where's the chat? Why is it blank? There it is. What is up? Pop out chat. Go to that window. Make this disappear. What's up, Michael? Bring this window up here. Close this off. Did you get anything cool, man? Show off your cool stuff. How's this thing printing? It looks like it's printing just peachy. What y'all get for Christmas now? Yes, my chair is creaky. Anybody get anything good? Anything? Anybody? Anybody there? Is there anybody out there? It's not if you can hear me. I need to design something cool in Fusion. I just don't know what. Give me some suggestions. What do you guys need? I got a lump of coal. Well, all right. You can burn it and keep warm. Nothing wrong with coal. Oh, crap. I got peace and quiet. I went down to my neighbors for a little bit, had some coffee cake, a couple mimosas, came back home, peace and quiet. I like quiet. It's just so nice. Anything printing properly? It sure seems to be. Did it. Wish I could play Christmas music or something in the background. Sad that they gotta lock it all down. It's not very Christmassy of them. No, is it? What's up, John? What is up, John? Did you get anything awesome for Christmas? A new printer? A pair of rollerblades? A spatula for flipping pancakes? Yes, I am missing my hat. Right there. It's kind of hard to do that backwards thing. Because actually on my screen, everything's backwards. Broadcast right now. Z-Wave head bolt. What is a Z-Wave head bolt? We are getting a new puppy on Friday. That's our gift to each other. There's nothing wrong with that. Puppies are cool. Kittens are cool. Puppies are cool. Z-Wave deadbolt. What's a Z-Wave deadbolt? Like a front door deadbolt? I don't think I've ever heard of Z-Wave. We installed those things. Schlage, Kwikset. Those are the two biggies. All the rest of them are. I mean, you got the. God, I should install things all day long. I can't remember the name of them. The one with the E there. But that's actually just a Schlage. Yeah, Yale. Forgot about Yale. We really don't have Yale around here much. Pretty much everything around here is either Schlage or Deadbolt or Schlage or Kwikset. It's like 99.99% of the hardware around here because that's basically what Lowe's and Home Depot carry. Yeah, 6 of one, half a dozen the other. People don't realize is most of the other companies are just owned by one of those two anyways because they're the biggest two producers of locks in the world. We actually had custom ones when I did a Pulte house. Pulte has their own custom designed door handle, but it's a Schlage. You just order it from Schlage, and you have to get permission from Pulte to order it, and then you order it, and then you put it in your Pulte house, which is so stupid. Pulte has the contract with Schlage. I love this. Pulte had I don't think they still do. They had a contract with Schlage to build a certain door handle for them, so it was always theirs. Nothing really different, just a different shape, and it was actually a pretty nice door handle, but it's just a basic Schlage. But when we went and bid, we had to call and get a price on it. Now, if Pulte's going to have their own design, don't you think they just supply their own, save the money? Because, of course, we're going to mark it up. We have to because we have to spend time and energy to mail it and order it and, install it and everything. Don't you think they'd be intelligent enough to buy them themselves and just have us install them? That would make sense. Save them money. No. They have the thing. They give us an order number. They give us a permission slip. Basically, it's an approval that we're allowed to buy them through Schlage. And then we have to order them from Schlage. Of course, we mark them up. Not a lot, but a little bit. Again, you got to pay for your time and energy to order and do all that. Where you'd think just Pulte would just say, here's your lock set. Please install it.
It's 3:00.
You'd think they'd be that intelligent, but they're not. Somebody else had a quick. It's pretty much, I think it was Schlage too. Somebody else, some big corporation, had their own lock set. And it's just, the pattern of the handle. It's all the guts and everything are standard Kwikset, or, why do I keep saying that? Standard Schlage. What's wrong with the Kwikset? Anything wrong with it? Or you just didn't particularly like that style? It's funny, you don't really see much Yale anymore. Yale used to be one of the biggest. Zip, 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 zip. You guys hear that Bondtech zipping back and forth when it does a retraction? I don't know if you can hear if the mic picks it up or not. So are you in Hong Kong? You mean Hong Kong? Yeah. Is that where you actually are? Where are you actually at? Are you in the States or are you somewhere else? North Carolina. Cool. Cool. I'm really liking this Snow Labs purple stuff. I'm gonna have to order some more Snow Labs. PLA. It is a PLA plus. I haven't researched it. It doesn't seem to be a high temperature. I'm gonna have to do a little research on it and see if it's annealable. I mean, all PLA is annealable, but I have noticed that non HT PLAs don't anneal so well. They like to buckle when you anneal it. Where true HD PLAs, in my big snotty house on Country Discord. No, but sure. It's funny. I go on spurts with Discord. I find it, I don't know, kind of a waste. It's fun to just hang out and chit chat, but I don't go on there. Just to go on there. I did that too, actually. We didn't do it with the Scouts. We did it. My family used to be big into the. Actually, no, we were in the one in Massachusetts. That's the one we wanted. We were big in that whole Revolutionary War reenactment junk back in the 70s. And one of them was an event on right by the where the battleship is. It was a battleship. Was it a battleship? Yeah, I think it was a battleship. But anyways, normally we camp out, but they had us all camp on the ship. It was kind of cool. We were there the whole weekend. And you did the reenactment out in the fields because I guess I don't even remember what town it was in. I don't even remember which one it was. I just remember being on the boat. I was young. I was only like 10 or 12. What's up, Mr. Brunner? It was fun though. We all camped out on the battleship. It was a battleship. Museum-y type thing. It was up in Massachusetts, I think. I was young. I was like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. Early 70s, mid 70s. So what did everyone get for Christmas? Anything cool? Not necessarily 3D printing, but 3D printers even better. But anything cool? Cool stuff. Even refrigerator door magnets. If they're cool, they're cool. That must have been cool. Spent the night in a cave. That would be awesome. I like that the scouts do that. A friend of mine's son does scout contract. He had, I don't think he's doing it this year. He had a contract for like 10 or 12, and he has this big boat, and they bring like 10 or 12 scouts and 2 or 3 scout masters, and he brings them out on his massive sailboat, and he teaches them to sail. They go out for a week. I think he had 10 weeks contracted total from 2 years or something like that. Underground river and a boat tour? Really? That would be freaking cool. I got an air fryer, and that's it. Nothing wrong with an air fryer. I think I got one. Supposed to be getting one. It just hasn't arrived yet. I think they bought me one. I don't really need it. Just some fry, but oh well, it saves grease and the mess and everything, I guess. I hear they work pretty well, so. Oh, dude, that is the best thing in the world. I got an Instapot 2 years ago. I do everything in that, soups and stews, and oh god, it's funny. I'll take frozen chicken breast and just saw it in half with a bread knife. If you use a bread knife, you can actually cut a chicken breast in half. Throw it into the pot with some water and veggies. Throw some gravy or just some like vegetable stuff. Throw veggies in there. Put it on simmer. 15 minutes later, out comes awesome chicken noodle stew. And it's just like ridiculously awesome. These new pressure cookers are frigging awesome. I need a new one. I've already kind of like, it doesn't, I overwashed it one time and I think I got water in the electronics. I was trying to clean it really good. It was kind of nasty. I think I got water behind electronics. It's working again. It's actually stopped working. Yeah, well, you can actually use them as, if that's the same thing as mine, you can actually use it as a slow cooker too. I've done that a bunch of times. Put roasts in it, everything. But the only thing about those you have to deal with is they're all moisture content foods. And in other words, is they have to have water in it. It doesn't work without water. I mean, it does, but it doesn't work well without water. Let's have at least some water in there for the pressure cooker to build up pressure. Builds up pressure by creating steam and increasing the pressure inside the unit. But yeah, and it cans and stuff too. If you ever do any of that crap, I don't know why anyone would care about that. If you get into canning jams and stuff, it basically does that pressurizing thing, and then you crank the top on just as you pop it, and the steam or whatever creates a vacuum or something. I don't know how it all works, but hibernating bats, that'd be fun. You know, I did that. What the hell did I buy this summer that I knew I wanted later? So I bought it and I just left it in the box in my room, and the boxes stacked up. And finally, I just grabbed the boxes and took them to the recycling bin. And I'm like, oh crap. Oh, I know what it was. It was a cover for my iPad. I ordered the iPad, and then I ordered the cover for it. You know, one of those glass screen protectors. And I just left it in the box because I hadn't gotten the iPad yet. And I got the iPad, and I just took all the boxes to the garbage. You know, it's nothing in it. Those little covers don't weigh anything, so it's not like you picked it up and went, oh, this box is full. Yeah, that bites when that happens, but oh well. Not worth crying over. Just got a new one. I did try and go after it, but it was already too late. It went out the day before. We're getting bears here again. Quite a bit of bears around here in Kankan again. Never used to be around here. Everyone hunted them and killed them back, 100 years ago or whatever. Now they're reporting them all over the place. Trashing the place. They're almost as bad as raccoons getting into the garbage. Oh well. Not like you can do anything about it now. Done is done. Probably should have laid my comforter out so the video doesn't look so terrible with my mismatched bed. Maybe I'll do that now just for the fun of it. Jerk my iPad. The remote away. Let me just take this. It's called making the bed. That's how a guy makes the bed. Sit done. Looks made, right? Here, I'll even be somewhat mean about it. Big old pillow lump in the middle. I just don't even care. Oh, look, it really doesn't look any different. Chicken chasing the bear instead of the Frankenstein monster. Yeah, actually, the sheets are like that turquoisey color right there, like a teal turquoise. That's a comforter. Comforter sheets. Comforter sheets. Towels. My curtains are towels. Notice the mismatched color? Don't care. Anybody else got anything cool for Christmas, or give anything cool for Christmas, or see anything cool for Christmas, or do anything cool for Christmas? It's all blue. This is like a navy blue, and this is like a teal. You need to adjust your monitor if it looks all the same color, because those are definitely quite a bit lighter than those. Lighter, darker, lighter, darker, lighter, darker. What's up, Rover? Back again. Link smells? What are link smells? An actual helicopter or quadcopter? Helicopters are way harder to fly. Like way, way, way harder. Quadcopters are just easy. You just kind of fly themselves, really. The helicopters you actually have to control. Well, some of them you do. Yeah, well, it could be a buck cent, or it could just be a auto never correct, and it never corrected it to say something it wasn't, because it always never corrects correctly. That's why I call it auto never correct, because it's never correct. Well, so it sort of does fly itself. Yeah, they're still harder to fly. They're a little more pitchy. That's the word. Yeah, having a gyro in it makes them a lot better. I should probably charge up my battery for mine and fly it this afternoon. Sun goes down, gets the sunset. Well, it's kind of windy out. I should open my shade since the camera's not pointing at it. But what little sun's left in. Let the sunlight in. How much wind we got? Oh, we got tons of wind. Trees are blowing around. There ain't no leaves on them. The trees are blowing around, and there's no leaves on them. It's a lot of wind. I still wanted a Christmas hat, so I could be wearing a Christmas hat. Oh, it's one of those that just kind of goes. Doesn't really go. Oh well, they're still fun. I just love RC stuff. It's just fun. You can do stuff with an RC car or a helicopter or a quadcopter or whatever that you could never do in real life with a real one. Three rolls of pasta, a roll of marble, and a roll of ivory for my T-Rex. You know what's good to me. Oh, you got rolls of filament, pasta filament. When you said pasta, I was like, what? Rolls of pasta? I get it now. Actual 3D printed related stuff. What marble and what ivory? What brand are they? Yeah, who cares? And what color pasta did you get? Oh boy, I'm ready for another nap. I've already had one today. I'm ready for another one. I really, really like the pasta's mermaid steel or mermaid teal. It's a really nice color. It's like a bizarre teal too. It's not your normal. It's a little dark for your average everyday teal. It's really cool. I still have a roll of matte fiber red. Should do something with that because I kind of like it. Candy apple red. I'm assuming that's the. Oh, you got 3 rolls of pasta. I read it wrong. I thought you just got 1 roll of pasta. Oh, 3 rolls of pasta. Candy apple red, tangerine orange, and little blunt green. Nice colors. Tangerine organs. There's the auto never correct. Oh, we can let that show. It's trying to block it on you there, Jake, but we'll let that one slide because it's kind of funny. I know he won't take it wrong. Yeah, I haven't seen the candy apple red in person. I have seen, like pictures of it. It looks pretty good. I really like the term mermaid tail. I like I got a whole bunch of them. I like I like high five blue too. I like that particular color blue. I have the dark purple too, and I actually like this dark purple better. It's very similar. Matter of fact, I got 3 of them that are very similar. The Polyalchemy dark purpley one is a very close color to this. It's almost black, just like this. Little lighter than this is. And the um, Protopasta dark purpley. I think they call it night sky or night whatever, midnight purple, whatever they call it. It's a very close color to this too, and I like this better. Believe it or not. The problem's printing with the pasta one. Just that purple. All the rest of the stuff I don't have any problems with. That purple one I could not get to print well. I still have it sitting in there. I'll have to play with it again another day. I have a feel I just gotta. Well, excuse me. Oh, well, jeez. I have a feeling I just gotta burn a little hotter than normal and slow it down. The particular color just doesn't print as well. Keep jamming. In that, in the i3, which nothing jams in that. The thing pushes it right through. It's almost as good as a Bondtech extruder and that thing. It just pushes everything through it. It's just shining. God, I'm yawning. What's up with that? Stop that yawning crap. I just had coffee too. Shouldn't be yawning. I might have to get some more coffee. Because I like coffee. And I think I have another half, 3/4 of a cup down there in the pot. Yeah, I think I want some of their candy apple red. I just wish they'd stop glittering everything. Everything Protopasta's doing now is full of glitter. I mean, it's nice, it's okay, but it's just like, okay, enough with the glitter. Move on. Start doing something else. Every single color has glitter. I'd almost rather they ground down and went to the the pearlescent ad instead of just glitter, so it's got that nice sheen to it. Yeah, it's not good. I'm pushing that. I think I'm on 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4. The mats aren't new. Mats are old. That was the first thing they actually did, was one of the very first things that put them on the map was their mats. I have some matte red that they made way back, God, 4 or 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know, a long time ago. They are nice. I like them. I got the matte fiber blue and I got the matte fiber red, I think. I like them. And they're actually structural additive fiber, which is kind of nice. I do want to try they tweeted out that every year they take one of the guys' Christmas trees and they grind it up and make it into a pine scented one or some crap. Wow. The new one they released is kind of a marbly color. It's like a coffee brown marble color. You know, the darker spots and stuff, and it looks actually pretty cool. And it's about the only color I don't have is any brown. I'm just not a brown person. Brown is too boring. That actually looks nice. Yeah, they've always had the pine scent. I guess every year they do the tree, and then just before Christmas, the one in the office or something. I don't know. There's something about it. You'd have to read it on it. I don't pay attention to it, but they grind up the tree. I don't think they actually do, but they make the matte fiber out of it. They put it in a blender or some crap and add it to the filament. Make it a pine / and they add the artificial pine scent. But it looks really nice. Like I said, it's like a brown marble. Yeah, but Protopasta's mat is like hairy. It's got organic. It's like pieces of wood in it, but they're long strands, and they're soft, but they're long strands. I guess it's I actually think they said it was bamboo or something that they grind up and put in it, but it makes it really textured. It's even a rougher texture than the carbon fibers are, but it's not abrasive. It's like a soft organic plant material. It's plant material, they said. I like the Protopasta's mats. I was actually thinking about doing that when I started in the red and the Protopasta, but it's too rough. It's hard to get dimensionally accurate stuff out of it. It's good for mounts though. Like if it's just something that's a pulling mount, there's no moving parts in it. Gonna get my haircut. It's getting all poofy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bomb a roll. The other thing I was thinking about the other day too is like, especially if you're in a hot location like Florida, and the roll sits in the truck, kind of cooks. I mean, think about it. If you put the stuff in a box and it sits on the truck for a couple of days, if it's trucked across the state or across the country, and it's hot in the middle of the summer, or you're just playing down south where it's hot, and it's in that truck, and them trucks aren't necessarily, the shipping truck isn't air conditioned where the material is, the driver is, but the material, the box isn't. But you can actually screw the roll up. I would think that you could actually melt it or soften it to the point where it reshapes it. It's clear as hell. Stop yawning. It's early. It's only 3:30. This is going to be funny. I was doing this before. Okay, I'll be right back. You guys get to see my little happy Santa llama telling you I need more coffee. I'll be right back. All right, coffee has been retrieved. Anybody still here? Jolly. Stopping. You got sample packs of the Paramount, you mean? I want the timestamp on here. Toggle timestamp. Now, do you guys see that timestamp when I do that? Or is that just on my end? I like the timestamp. Tells me how much I've missed and when I missed it. I really don't follow the chat too often. Right now I am, because that's pretty much all I'm doing is watching that. So you got to do the timestamp on your own. I got you. I'm surprised that timestamp's a good option. I kind of like that. I don't know why more people don't use it. Like I said, it lets you know when someone said something, if you missed it, how long it's been, especially when you're doing a live stream like this. A lot of times I'm doing something and I'll look up and I'll be like, oh, 5 minutes ago, someone said, or that was just a minute ago. You don't get lost in how long ago it was. Sometimes you respond to stuff that was 10 minutes ago and everyone else had already answered the question. Oh, boy. Look, you can see the little holes in my forehead. Is that supposed to be a question? Yes, you can turn timestamp on in your chat. Otherwise, you don't see it. You have to turn it on. At least on I've always had to turn it on. At 3:34, you said chat has timestamp on it. Might be a setting. Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a setting. I'm wondering if you set it before you start it, so it's always there. It'll always turn on the next time you start it. Because mine isn't. I always have to turn it on. I wonder if there's a setting somewhere that I can just leave it on forever. I don't know. I'm not using OBS or anything, so I can't kick the chat onto the video. As a lot of people do. When I fire up OBS, the whole computer comes to a screeching halt. I mean, it works, but it's everything is so laggy and slow, and it's just such a memory and processor hog. It's unreal. Isn't there any royalty-free good Christmas music? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's do a search for royalty-free Christmas music. Not Christian music. Epic Sounds royalty-free music here. Christmas royalty-free music. Audio Jungle. Feature top music files here. $15. That's not royalty free. That's paying for it. Does YouTube have an audio library? I don't know if I can play it through the chat though. Yes, nobody does know how to drive. You drive real fast and get the hell outside of everybody else's way. Oh, these want to charge me for it. I hate people too. $65. Is any of this feeding back to you guys? Yeah, I can't use OBS. It dogs my computer too much. Can't do any of that. It's just too doggy on my computer. Can't go any far. It was just a sample. Not that I'm big on Christmas music anyways. Kind of. Well, I gotta say, it hasn't been as bad this year. Although I haven't been in places where they play it a lot this year. I was working in a building. I was working at houses this year. Normally I'm doing a lot of commercial work. So you're always in some mall or something where they're playing, or a shopping center or store or something. They're playing Christmas music constantly. And it gets really tiring really fast. I'm going to make that clamp down a little tighter, but if I clamp down any tighter, I'm worried I'm going to break it. But I think I need to sleeve it so it's a little tighter. The printer is printing. It's just a very thin something. If you actually look at that printer, it actually is printing. It's just a very, very small, thin piece. Very tall, small, thin piece. You gotta watch it really close because it is printing. See, look at the little llama heads going around. Tis printing. Two people, yeah. The little llama heads go round and round and round, man. Oh, well, yeah, that'll make it hard to see it. But yes, it is printing. A tiny, tall, thin. It's actually an extra shield from my mic. I built a shield. I don't know. It won't be able to come into view. I built a shield for my mic, so the sounds coming from the TV. This mic's way too sensitive. And when I'm in these chats, I often get a little bit of feedback because the mic's so sensitive, anything even coming off the monitor or the TV feeds back into the mic. So I built a little shield to help protect it some from that direction. Kind of like the spit shield that normally people have, except for in reverse. Well, there is a saying. If you meet an idiot every day, you've met an idiot. If you meet 100 idiots every day, you're the idiot. And I may be the idiot because I meet 100 idiots every day. And I don't care because they're idiots. Hey, maybe we should make our own Christmas music. I can bring up GarageBand on the iPad and just start playing music. That would be really, really bad. Which is exactly why we should do it. I think I'm gonna just for the fun of it. Let's screw around with GarageBand on the iPad. Won't be doing it for very long because the battery's low, but this ought to be interesting. I played with this once the other day. It was kind of funny. Where is it? Right here. Music GarageBand. What else we got? Where do I change my up here? Do we have like bells or something? Sound library, keyboard, drums, amp, audio recorder, strings, bass, guitar, world. There's got to be some bells or something in the world. Okay, we get a different instrument. Oh, that's not what I want. Minor blues, major blues. Okay, how do I actually change the instrument? Can you guys even hear that? Okay, something else. Drummer, keyboard, sampler, alchemy, synth, drums, acoustic, drums, best sequencer, more sounds. I know there's like a bells or something. Strings. Let's do a cello. That's kind of funny. Violin. Okay, that was fun. Enough of that. That was interesting. Not. Pretty sure there's bells somewhere in there, though. I really want to find the bells. I think it was in the drums, now that I think about it, the percussion. Smart drums, more sounds. Root Scientific, Vintage Kit, Bluebird. Chime Clean, old school. Just, yeah. Bass. Oh, there's all kinds of basses. Guitar. Clean guitar, electric guitar, retro wah guitar. Oh, that's cool. Everyone left when I started playing music. Not that that was music, because it certainly was not. I went from 7 viewers to 3. Chased them all away, I did. Anybody left still in here? I had a Gen 1 pad, but I lost it. We hid it from the kids so they wouldn't mess it up. Since I just hid it from myself. Yeah, probably. Well, that's part of having kids. They play with your stuff. That's what happens when you have children. Royalty. The Christmas music. Excuse me. DRG Banks. Free Music Archive. Christmas Town. The Star of Bethlehem. Let's play the Star of Bethlehem. Okay. Oh, it's very quiet. A Room at the Inn. Okay, no. Peace on Earth. Wintertime. Let's try wintertime. Sounds almost the same. Sounds exactly the same except for they're dragging each note out. What do you guys think? Okay, enough of that. I tried. I failed. Miserably. Coffee's good. You know what I forgot I have downstairs? I have apple cider. I also have, they make like tea bags with the apple cider Mr. Hanky. You do that. Then make sure you post up pictures. They have an apple cider tea bag. That's all the spices to make mulled cider. It's like cloves and cinnamon and all that stuff. And it's in a tea bag. And you throw it all in the microwave for a minute. Boy, is it good. It's really, really good. You take apple cider, you throw that tea bag in there, you throw it in the microwave for a minute, you take it out. It is unbelievably awesome stuff. And I think that's what I'm having next because coffee's rotting my gut out, I think. But it's also good. Love my coffee. Must love coffee. So what's everyone else doing? Everybody doing anything fun and exciting? Doing some Christmassy stuff. Probably going to kill this stream because it doesn't seem like anything's going on. Maybe do it in a couple hours. Everyone's doing their friends and family thing. I'm going to have to go make dinner in an hour or so anyways. I'm gonna go make a Mr. Hanky. You go make a Mr. Hanky. Do that. A Mr. Christmas Hanky. Down to 4 whole viewers. One of them must have been Jake from State Farm. Yeah, I think. So anyway, I think I'm gonna kill the stream. It's been an hour maybe. Thereabouts. Maybe less. I don't know. So I can probably tell. 3:55 and 2:52. So yeah, just about an hour. So, just being quiet. Quiet. I'm assuming that means quiet. Yeah. I'm gonna probably kill it and watch some TV. And I actually want to watch Strike Back. I don't know if you guys know what Strike Back is, but it's a Sky from like BBC. It's an English show. They started it one year, and then Cinemax bought into it and reproduced the second series on. And my God, it's awesome. I mean, the first one's good too. It's just from the second one on, it's just there was more money dumped into it basically, so it could be produced a little nicer. It's less very Englishy, kind of dry. It's very fun, and the two guys like heckle each other, and it's just hilariously awesome. Lots of blood and guts and shooting and guns and the kind of English version of CIA type movie. But it's a show. It's got, I don't think it's 7 years now. They've got a whole new cast last year and this year. New one's coming out at the end of this month. The new season starts. It is very good. The new actors aren't quite as good as the last ones, but they're still good. I don't think it's the actors. I think it's the writing has changed. It seems the writing has changed. But if you've never seen Strike Back, watch it. If you have like Netflix or something, or you have Cinemax, and you like that, you know, espionage, guns and ammo, and it's a very military, you know,
It's 4:00.
shooting and blood and guts kind of stuff. It's a great show. I like it a lot. Anyway, I'm gonna quit and go watch it. Later, guys. Have a Merry Christmas. I'll probably kick this back on in a couple 3 hours. Do a night version. Later.